Yes, and done. In some countries it is. Hey, we have opperwezen joining. Nice. I'm not playing Crush King in the first round. Well, there we go. Okay, so... What's this? It's just the king and the queen switched places. Oh, that's insane. I've never had this before in Chess960. I've never had this before. This is just normal chess, but with the king and the queen. Huh. I guess I'll just play Scandinavian. This is weird stuff, man. Wow. Okay, so my Chess960 story is a bit funny now because we have a normal position. But in Chess960, it's about the golden rules in chess. You need to center, you need to develop your pieces, and you need to get your king safe. Now, castling works the same as in normal chess, which means you will end in the same position. So castling short means king to g8 and rook f8. And castling long or queenside will mean king to c8 and rook to d8. I'm going to try to open up the d file as quickly as I can and develop my pieces. My plan is to go d6, develop my bishop, and then castle, and then try to attack his king as quickly as I can. But this starting position is a bit weird, no? You know, I think a while back I was playing a game against someone, and we had a rematch, and we had the exact same position. I mean, yeah, I know the chances is 1 in 960, but still, it's having the same position back to back is a bit weird. So he's defending now, but he's not developing a piece. If he takes, I'll take with the bishop. I think maybe I can even sacrifice another pawn and go bishop f5. That's probably a bit too much. Bishop f5. Then he can take it with check. King takes. I can bring my rook pretty quick. But if I take with the bishop, he goes d4. What is it? e4. It's funky with all the coordinates. I don't want that to happen, so let's just go all out. Let's make this a huge gambit. You don't see the fun in this. Well, you don't have to. I think it's a fun game. Now, opening theory, you just need to be a bit more creative in the opening. Yeah, so now I think I want to castle, and I think you do it by putting your king on the rook. Yeah, that's how you castle here. But I think he'll do the same. We'll go bishop here. Also queenside, but he has to be careful not to drop the c pawn. Ah, he wanted to go e4, okay. True. Do I move the bishop? I think I do. Bishop takes d6, you take the bishop. I can take with check, but he just goes bishop d3 and he's safe. Right, so I'll go... Maybe my gambit doesn't really work out the way I had in mind. You also take with your check, but then you always play this move. Oh no, then I have a check here. Okay. So take here, bishop there. Let's see what he plays after a check here. I think he should go bishop e2. What is different in Chess960? The starting position of the pieces, which didn't really show in this game. So the pawns will stay on the same squares, but the pieces will switch squares. Yeah, he goes knight. I don't think that is the best move because now I can... Now this gets dangerous because the bishop here allows bishop takes f4 because the knight and the bishop are pinned. I think he should have played bishop e2 there. Because now the knight is just blocking the bishop. And he should really focus on developing here. Bishop d2, castle. Then he's sort of fine, but in the meantime I got my pawn back already, so I'm quite happy with how the opening went here. Yeah, bishop d2. I'll take here. Go castle. Okay, so now the opening isn't anything special, but I think I have a small edge because he has isolated e-pawn. I'll just grab the pieces on d2. And I'll play knight f6 just to develop. Yeah, there's two things you need to remember. The king is always able to castle, so the rooks will always be on opposite side of the king. And also the bishop should be in opposite colors. Those are the only two rules. And besides that, you can do anything you like with the starting position. I didn't calculate all the starting positions, but yeah, has to be right. Yeah, queen f4 is a decent move. Now how do I put pressure on e4 even more? Maybe just develop my pieces, queen e6. Or do I want to take the knight? I don't think so. I'm also trying to exchange, queen e5, queen takes, knight takes. I'll just go queen e6, rook e8. And I'll take it from there. The second rule is the bishops should be opposite colors. Hey Simba. So rooks opposite side of the king and bishops opposite colors. Or rooks on both sides of the king. Not sure what is the best way to pronounce that in English, or to put that in English. Now I'll take the knight. You know, my bishop is not that special, I think. And he's probably gonna put the bishop on f3 or d3 to block the pawn. Now I can just bring my knight to e5. So I have a good knight versus a bad bishop, which is quite good for me. Then I should start to try and find a way to slowly push back his other pieces. I think starting with a move like c6 maybe, to block the knight a little bit. Let's first play this move. If he goes knight d5, then I can play c6, winning a tempo. Yeah. I can bring the knight there, but I don't see the extra value of the knight on e3, to be honest. And I can probably just grab the a2 pawn. Yeah, you see it's pretty tough for him to do something with the bishop. Maybe he should go bishop g4 here. But I already won a pawn now, so might be a bit too late. Okay, this move is slightly annoying because I didn't really see knight d6, but okay. I think I can just go here. And with the rook on the d file, you should be careful not to get checkmated somewhere. Rook takes, rook takes. It's a checkmate threat on a1. He goes for the check. Yeah, king c7. f7 is protected by the queen as well, so you should be careful not to take. That's what I just said. But then queen takes, rook takes d7. Huh? And then grab this knight. But I will be up the exchange, so. Let's just protect and play knight c5 the next move. Protecting the rook and d6. Yeah, being up a piece should be enough. Well, that was not the best move. But whatever. Why do you leave my knight hanging? Ooh. I think there's one Chess960 tournament in Mainz in Germany every year. Where also the top players play Chess960. Okay, now this is a bit more messy. The thing is I have only 25 seconds to make my first move. So I can't take too long can't think for too long. Now it's always tough to try and find a way to develop all your pieces. But I think I'm just gonna start out with simple moves like e4 and d4. You should also check for unprotected pawns in the starting position, which are a7 and only a7, okay? You should be careful not to lose one of those pawns. Yeah, so you got e5. I think I'm just gonna play something like a sort of watch-like opening with d4 the next move. So I got the center and I'm trying to get pawns in the center. And after d4 I can move both my knights, both my bishops. Then I can just continue developing a c5. I already thought that was an interesting move here. Blocking d4. Bishop c4 he goes knight b6. So I'm not really achieving anything there, I think. But I have a nice square on d5, so let's just develop my knight. Yeah, because he just gave away the d5 square that easily, so let me try to make use of that one. Knight e3, maybe bishop c4. Yeah, now I go knight d5. And now it gets annoying for black because... And does it get annoying? Maybe not. It might not be easy for him to develop this knight, because knight b6 is not really what you want to play there. Maybe I should go for c3 and d4. That's also interesting. Yeah, I like knight d5, but I don't really see why I should put my knight there immediately. Knight d5, you can go d6 and just develop his pieces. Let's go c3 and d4 maybe. Let's c7. I was expecting knight b6 to be honest. Can't play d4 yet. Let's put my bishop here now. Or is he gonna go b5? b5 and c4, kicking my knight back to a1. Hurts a little bit to be honest. Yeah, once I move this bishop I can call some kingside. Okay, let's play a4. Let's not allow b5. I'm not really happy with my setup. I think putting his knight on c7 is better than putting it on b3, what I did. Because I don't really like my knight on b3 that much. It's a bit awkwardly placed. Okay, I'll go for a5. I have to try and stop this initiative on the queen side. But I'm quite tempted to say he won the opening battle here, because yeah, his pieces are just better positioned in my opinion. This bishop c4 is a logical move. I wish my knight was on c2 now, so I can go for b4 and d4. Maybe I'll play it back to a1 and c2 again, even though that's a bit strange. It's actually very strange. I mean, he should be playing d6. I think it's a logical d6, bishop e6. Some logical developing moves. Okay, let's go bishop c4. Bishop e6. And now I actually wanted to try to castle. That's protected. I can go d3, f4 maybe. Alright, d3. I'm slightly quicker with developing. But still my knight on b3 is silly. But f4, maybe pawn takes, bishop takes, then knight d2. I should be able to get my knight back into play. So for people who still want to late join the tournament, you have the link for the tournament. It's funny how these positions often end up being symmetrical, because once white plays a good move, black is like, well yeah, I like that move, I'll just play the same. But now f5 looks pretty good to me. Okay, he takes with the pawn. I think I want to take with the rook actually. Or is he gonna try and castle queenside? He still castle queenside, you know? That shouldn't really scare me. Unless I just allow d5. I don't think I did. He castles queenside. That's funny stuff. That's always funny stuff. But I don't think it's such a big deal. I thought I always have some check, but I should make a move. I'm slow. What else is new? Really slow. So queen f2, bishop here, rook here. And let's hope his attack is nothing special, because he opened up the g file, which is quite smart. But I think I'm pretty safe, because his knights aren't really cooperating there. But still, I'm slightly concerned about this d5 move. But I think we always have, whoops, knight b6 there, so I guess I'm safe. Let's get this knight into the action somewhere. Check. Another check. Cheap tricks. Well, now my position looks pretty good all of a sudden. It's all opening up now. All opening up. Yeah, exchanging queens. I also dropped a knight there. Ooh. Tough game. I think he did pretty well in the opening because he managed to develop his pieces in quite a good way, and I don't think I managed. Yeah, it's called Chess960 because there are 916 possible starting positions. Not sure if anyone ever checked that, but 32 people competing. Nice. Yeah, you blundered there. That was unfortunate. Because I think you won the opening battle there. Okay, so what do we have here? How do we get our bishops and knights out? Yeah, c4 makes sense to... that looks like a good start. You get a knight here, bishop is active. Yeah, we should try and find a way to activate this guy. You know what? Let's go into gambit mode. Oh, he doesn't want to. That's okay, now I got a nice place to develop my knight. And if he takes the pawn, I'll just go d5. And try to grab the center. Bishop a5. Now let's be sneaky here. Try to harass this pawn a little bit. He doesn't have an easy way of defending it. Either bishop back to c3 or knight back to d1. Both moves not really what you have in mind with white here, I think. Okay, I'm done. Sounds like you blundered something there. Yeah, so he goes back with bishop c3. Now I will just take here. And I'm also gonna grab the c-pawn, I think, just to weaken his pawn structure there. Even though I do allow his pieces to become active. But okay. Early in the morning. Yeah, Chess960 can be confusing. I'm not sure if he's still number one. Let me check. Chess960. Yeah, it's still number one. Knight takes. Alright. Do I want to create a double pawn? Or do I want his bishop to stay passive? Actually, not sure what's best. I'll just leave his. I mean, he's gonna play d4 eventually, so I'm not taking on c4 does it already to keep the bishop passive on b1. Okay, let's play f6. I don't wanna help him there. 25-28. That's sick. Okay, so he took there. That's fine. I'll take back. Now the c pawn is protected, which is an positive thing for me there. Yeah, so he goes d4. That was anticipated, or at least expected. But now I have queen c4, I think. I'm just slightly quicker developing here. And this is terribly annoying because also the rook and the knight are in trouble then, so let me grab this pawn, pretty much forcing him to play this move. Then bishop f7, I think I'm winning material. Wait, I can even take the knight. Funny, knight b3, I can take the knight, pawn takes, rook takes a1. And he can't stop me from taking and the bishop and the queen on g1. Crazy, crazy stuff. And let me just grab this pawn before it becomes annoying. Yeah, I'm just up a piece and the rook now. Just get my pieces out now, and the rest should be an easy task. Not sure what he's trying to do. Maybe he's going for a self-made. I think that's what he's doing. No, that's not what he's doing. Yeah, this guy is pretty good. He's beating everyone, by the way. It's starting to get a little bit annoying. Okay, so let's try and find the checkmate. No need for this game to go on for too long. Let's not stalemate him. King e3 was stalemate-ish. Alright. So second place. Not bad, but I wish I was a CM in clear lead. Yeah, GG Spartico. I missed the chat there. Tournament chat. Crush King, there we go. So what do we have here? Bishops on one side, knights on the other side of the board. Let's grab the center again. Yeah, okay, I like this. I like this d4, e4 stuff. He can't really control this with his knights. I think I have a trick immediately. A bit lame. But I guess lame is the name of the game. Especially in openings. Just a pawn though. And I did move my queen quite a few times now. Wanted to play this knight, but then he might take pawn on h2, so let's move this knight. I guess he's gonna play here. Find a safe place for my king. For my king, my queen, I mean. So e6, probably just queen b3 maybe. Now we can go here, try to win this pawn. I don't know, that's useless because he has knight f6. Well, maybe I can try to attack the h7 pawn. Not a terrible idea. I think there are some openings where white has the obvious advantage. But I'm not totally sure about that. But I think there are a few opening positions, starting positions, that are just bad for black. Knight is coming there maybe, but is that dangerous? I'm not sure actually, so... I can just go bishop e3, that's fine. Or should I play c4? Because I think he's gonna go like e5 and knight f4 and trying to get really active in no time. I'm not sure if I can stop that or if I should stop that. Okay, whatever, I'll go bishop e3 and then probably knight d2 and maybe I can castle kingside and then push my c-pawn. Yeah, the bishops are uncomfortable on d1 and e1. Those are strange squares for the bishop. I mean, e5 looks dangerous, but it's also dangerous for him, I just realized. Because this king is still in the center and it's not quickly going anywhere. I mean, he can move his queen and castle kingside. Because castling queenside is a bit dangerous with the c-pawn missing. Yes, e6 or e5 is what he's probably contemplating at the moment. Rook b8, okay, so I guess he's not castling queenside anymore. He's trying to go like b6 and bishop b7. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So let me play c3, c4. c4 scares me a little bit. But maybe I should not be afraid and just play c4. I guess my queen will always have a square to go to. I hope. I really hope he always has a square. Yeah, so now I can always neutralize bishop. Bishop e4, I think. Chess is boring. Can you play Call of Duty instead? Oh no, I suck real bad. And I've never played that, so... Nope. I can play, I can play, Chance, maybe, if you're interested. That's more exciting. Go to... I don't want to go to b5. I think I have no choice. Whatever, we'll go to b5. Puncher of kittens. You seem to be the a very friendly person, first sight. Yeah, sorry, this is what I had in mind. Ah, but I should be careful. Bishop e4, whoops. E4 you can take, knight takes, you can go f5 followed by f4 maybe. Some forks and stuff, but it doesn't work, so that's good. Because I also have bishop g5 check in case of emergency. This is trick no feed, some people. Aw, can we feed the trolls? Such a shame. Okay, so now I can castle both ways. Yeah, see, h6, so he's threatening f5 now. Good thing I saw this coming. Now step 2 is to do something about it. Is gonna work? I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna work, so I should make a move. I should really make a move. Feels like I'm giving back a pawn somewhere. 5. Maybe I have knight f1, but that looks a bit strange. I think he's gonna castle kingside. I'll just let's do the same. Or is he gonna be sneaky and castle queenside all of a sudden? No, I think I'm just up a healthy pawn now. Unless he's gonna checkmate me on h2, but I don't really see that happening. Some stuff like that happening. Or should I be careful about this? No, another move. I don't think so. I think I'm always safe there. Exchanging queens, yeah, I don't mind. I'm still up a pawn. No, I'm not taking the draw. And yes, you probably win on time. But now I have this move as well. Just push this pawn forward and bring more pieces. Yeah, this is probably totally winning. Kicking all his pieces back to uncomfortable squares. Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate. He lost his pawn in the opening. No, you don't need to know opening theory. You just need to know the basic rules, which is pawn in the center, develop your pieces, and get your king safe. That's all you need to know. Because it's just it always reminds me of what happened the first time I played the Dutch championships in Chess960. Is that this guy came to me and he asked, "How do you do?" Just some random guy. We were just at the toilet, standing there, whatever, and he just asked me how many points did you score. So I said, "Well, I scored 6 out of 7," and shared first. He was like, "Wow, you must have practiced a lot, ending so high in your first tournament." I was like, "Well, no, not really." And he's like, "Yeah, man, what is your secret? I mean, what do you do to become so good? You've never played it before." Yeah, I was beep. I knew this is gonna sound strange, but it's just chess, you know. It's just normal chess. People think it's something weird, but in the end, it's just chess. So it's always about the center, developing your pieces, and so on. And after 10 moves, it's a game, just like any other chess game. Yeah, this was a bad story, wasn't it? I'll ban the guy clipping this part. um, Interesting, eh? Yeah. I knew I should not have told the story, at least in a different way. Oh well. Yeah, that was a bad story. Anyway, this position is gonna turn out pretty normal pretty soon, I think. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, guys. I'm glad to have brightened your day. Yeah, this is gonna be symmetrical. It sure looks like it. When am I gonna capture c4? Capture this guy? Nah. Nah. Let's just play the symmetrical way and see what happens. Yeah, that's what she said. A piece of shit. How come I wish I was a CM is winning all my tournaments? That's not why I organize these things. I'm still not even sure who he is in chat. Or if he's even in chat. Yeah, so he's taking this pawn. I did not expect this. So I want to take back like this. Or maybe with the queen. Oh, the queen allows for him to develop with tempo, maybe. Yeah, I'll just take with the pawn. I think that's better. So I have knight b6. I haven't played him, so but I'll probably not stop him. I'll probably help him. He's a gem in disguise, yeah. You score 1-0. Did I just am I up 1-0 against him? Hooray! So I guess I'm the one to beat him then. If I ever get to play him. Right, I'll go queen e7. Just because I want to be able to castle. Then I'm quite happy. And then I will go knight b6 and maybe capture c4, I'm not sure. But I will just leave my knight on c8 as long as he's not threatening anything there, so... You also don't think the knight should be on c3 because d5 is protected plenty of times. I think I'm quite happy with leaving my knight on c8 for now. On this castle. And I'll probably still go knight b6 and maybe I'll play d4 or take on c4, but I'm gonna open up the diagonals for my bishops soon. Playing e4 is never a mistake. Never a mistake. I'm constantly checking d4, but I don't think it's good. Maybe knight d6 is interesting. Trying to bring my knight to e4. Because I can put it on b6 and target c4, but I don't see how I can attack c4 twice. But okay, maybe it's just the best square for my knight to be. Okay. Now what do we do? I want to go queen c7 someday, but I don't like knight b5. But he is going to go queen c2. Hmm. Well, this is a pretty symmetrical game. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Yeah, I want to attack h2, but yeah, bishop b7, bishop a6, but he's quite quick at going queen c2 and trying to launch his own attack. Well, I want some pressure on his back rank as well. Not sure why exactly, but feels decent idea. Feels like a decent idea. So it's just these two knights is the only difference in the position. But I think mine is attacking c4, which is why I think I'm slightly better, but it can't be that much. Just slightly. Well, that's unfortunate, man. That's just a piece. Holy crap! I could have played queen c7 immediately. By the way, could have played it here, and knight takes. I have bishop takes f3. Totally missed this one. I think then I'm clearly better after queen c7 because I'm the first one initiating all the attacking ideas. Probably just a very good position for me, queen c7 here. But yeah, it's unfortunate giving the piece there. But GG. Okay, so who's next? HMW. Well, this is just cheap, but yeah, this is where you have to always keep an eye on the starting position. Because this is ugly stuff. Anyways, him berserking and pre-moving didn't really help preventing this. I probably should be careful though. So let's just block off this diagonal here. That looks pretty good. You like a strong blitz player? Oh, 2021. Yes, he's playing for checkmate, huh? These knights are jumping in. Do I just ignore this? I think I'll end up ignoring this. Because I can't really do too much about it anyway. I'll just put my queen here and protect this pawn, and that should be enough. I hope. He played d5. I think I can take all the pieces. But now he has d5 protected and is attacking d3, so that is slightly annoying. I'll go queen c3 anyway. d5, I think I can just take on d5. And again. Okay. Well, he has a nice initiative, let's be honest. He sacked the exchange, but he won a lot of time there. Wow, giving up the bishop, that is surprising to me. Did not expect him to give up the bishop that easily. I think the bishop is very important, because the pair of bishops is quite strong. I mean, against the pair of bishops and this light square bishop, it's tough for me to play. Really just want to win this pawn. That would be super greedy. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Do I take the knight in f4? Or I just leave it there? I think I'll take the knight because I don't really like knight h4 to come. I'll just protect the pawn. And I think I'll play knight e2 in the next move. Yeah, castle kingside. Well, not yet. Not yet, but I'm working on it, guys. Working on castle and kingside. Get rid of the knight, then I can castle kingside. Then I'm a happy man. d4. I can't read your name because it's in bright yellow. Paradox. But was it? Yeah, probably a good move as well. You are probably right about that. Not allowing knight h4 because that's what he had in mind, I think. Now we can just safely castle. Yeah, now I'm just up a full exchange. Now we have d4. No need to take the pawn on e5, it's still pinned. At h4 I can go queen c6 now. Okay. I'll push d5. Yeah, simple chess, but he still has a slight initiative. His slight initiative is just getting bigger. Let's just try to exchange this stuff. h2 is hanging. Let's first defend h2 then. Now I'm allowing f4, but then queen here should be enough. Same after this knight move. Knight e1, king f1. Yeah. What am I trying to do here? I'm not sure. Let's kick away the knight. And then exchange it. Whoops, let's not drop my rook there. Almost blundered knight e1. Almost blundered knight e1. Yeah, even I can win this endgame. Yay. I mean, he was pretty tough, even though I won the exchange in no time. It was never easy after that. Still quite a big struggle. I wish I was a CM, just started a new game. I think opperwezen is ready to play. I think we're playing opper. Right? Or is he playing a new game already? Oh, he's not playing currently, so... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Hmm. Let's start with e4, why not? Let's make it a king's gambit. Just the king's gambit with the queen on h1. Why not? So once again, you can see I open up my bishops immediately. Is he gonna castle queenside? I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Maybe the knight's heading here, attacking this pawn. But it's not such a big deal. Let's just attack his pieces. Only I hate trying to win material like that so easily, so early on in the game. I'll just give it a try. This is gonna be the crazy game for today. No need to develop your pieces. No need to. Now this one is next, but I think he's gonna play this move. Trying to crack open my entire pawn center. I like my opening play so far, to be honest. I think there might be a few weaknesses, but it's his job to try and spot those. If he goes g5, I'll just take the knight. And now I can just develop my knights easily. Might be annoying there, so maybe want to play a3 first. Then knights here and develop my bishop castle queenside. That looks quite strong, to be honest. Takes a while though, but I think I have that time. Probably gonna show me now I don't have the time. Ah, you didn't have bishop b4 because the knight was still hanging there. Yeah, that was slightly inaccurate on my side then. But I still quite like my position because I think I have enough space to develop my pieces and he clearly doesn't. Ooh, coming here. Knight bishop e2. Knight d4 coming. Well, his position is very solid. It feels like the Alekhine defense. He is he's lacking space, but once he gets his pieces on the right squares, he's totally fine. But I'm not sure he's going to be able to because his queen is still out of play. Holds an eye winning against matches, I think it's like a 30% chance they win. Yeah, I think I'll give this bishop. Or do I just castle? I will give this bishop. Now castle. Here. Okay, so now I'm developed, so now I can think about other things like knight b5, which you just prevented, and maybe here try to... I can still try to annoy this knight, of course. But I don't see how I'm gonna continue after this. Let's go queen g1 to start with. Maybe he's gonna go rook f8 for sure, rook d8 for sure, but now... Okay, I'm gonna try and be greedy pretty soon. H5, moves to knight, and now I want to grab this pawn. Okay, so he doesn't let me. Still, I think his knight on h4 is a bit silly. Oh, that's not helping. Bishop takes. Yeah, now we got all those pieces coordinated. This is what I was afraid of. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Now he has a much better position. Yeah, this is feeling pretty bad. Can I play f5? Let's try this one. Pawn takes, bishop takes, I want to take on h4. And he can't take with the knight because I'm attacking the bishop, but maybe I miscalculated. If he takes here, I'm gonna ignore. Well, I can ignore, but what do I do then? Okay, let's not ignore this one. Let's just be brave and take this bishop off the board. And hope we survive this one. Because we are up a piece! Hooray! Against a shitload of pawns. Yeah, he's probably gonna trick us somewhere. Well, it probably doesn't even have to because his position already seems pretty good to me. But he will find final blow. We need to rook c1. He has to be careful though, I might have queen a7 someday. Might have queen a7. And then I can at least try and be very annoying. Not sure if I missed the opportunity to take on h4. I guess bishop takes d3 then. Well, I'm not sure what happened then. Maybe I did miss rook takes h4. Well, I didn't really miss it because I saw the few moves earlier, but... this is tricky stuff. But I'm still up a piece. As long as I'm up a piece, I'm alive. And he needs to show me that what he's doing is possible. Knight d4, maybe e6. Yep, knight d4, e6, looking strong. Let's go for it, I don't want to waste too much time here. The idea is queen a8, king d7, knight e5 check. Give the queen, grab this rook. Get 2 rooks for the queen, so... well, that wasn't all too bad. Let's try to figure out a way to drop all my loose pieces here. So many loose pieces. Oh crap. No, still alive. Still alive. Let's protect all my pieces first. Then try to get my stuff safe. Or does he find a checkmate? Wow, what a game. That was insane. That was a crazy game, man. Holy crap. I'm not sure about this piece sacrifice though. Looks pretty interesting. And I'm not sure if it's enough. I'm not sure if it's enough. But I wasn't sure. Maybe I could take here. Alright, thanks for playing, man. Crazy game, but see you later. Maybe I could have taken here. Bishop takes. I have no clue, guys. I might analyze this one later. Might analyze this one later. I think we can still play one more game in the tournament, so let's go for that. Yeah, thanks, man. You made it a nice tournament by playing, so. Instead of knight takes e5, what about rook takes c2? Knight takes e5 or knight takes e6? I'm not sure. I might analyze this game later. Let's first try to put in one more game. Because when I put on the engine, I know my computer starts lagging and my stream starts lagging, so. Ah, Berserk Only also joined. Nice. And playing I Wish I Was a CM. But yeah, he's berserking, so not sure if he's gonna make it. But Michael, you mean knight takes, instead of knight takes e5 or knight takes e6? And I think you mean instead of knight takes e6, because then it makes sense when I think about it. That would have probably been a very good move. I think I played e6 threatening checkmate there, and he took with a knight. Well, it takes a while to find an opponent, it seems. Still 52 people competing, that's awesome. Glad to see so many people enjoying this one. Even though it's not the most common way to play, of course, but nice to see so many people excited to play. Crush King again. Oh, look at this, looking all pretty. But this is what I hate, the bishops here. But now it takes 2 moves to get them into play. Pawn move and 2 bishop moves. It takes a while. Let's not play symmetrical. Instead of knight d4. Not sure what I'm trying to do here. Trying to change things, trying to play it slightly different than usual. That might not be the best move. Do I start jumping around with my knight until it finds a good place to stay? Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, g3, knight e6, d5, knight c5. Then I can play f5, knight f6, a bit like a French, I hope. That's the plan. Not sure if it's good though, but well, I'm gonna try something. I might just... Oh no, you can't pin my knight because I'll just take the pawn. Oh, he just takes. Didn't even consider this move. But might be good. I think playing f6 is a good idea. Bishop f6 to protect my e-pawn doesn't look too pretty, so I'll just play f6. That's all looking a bit weird. I think he just won a few important tempi there. Because I play my knight like this. And he can just play knight e3 at once. I haven't bought the new laptop yet. So let's try to put pressure on this e-pawn. Because he can't play f3 anymore. Or is he gonna go like this? Might be possible. It's also a bit risky. c4, I had this one in mind. Bishop c2, I think queen g4. Need to get this bishop away, and then I finish my development. But I just noticed that he can play it like this. And then I'm not entirely happy with what happened. But the queen on g4 will be trapped. Maybe knight here is fine. I'm just not sure what to play. Maybe knight d5, pawn takes, bishop b5. I can try to do something with this square. Yeah, I should do something like this. I should develop my bishop, so I need to move my knight. But I think I slightly misplayed it here because it all looks a bit artificial what I'm trying to do here. Feels like he has a way to punish my plan. And if he takes with this pawn, I'll go to d7 and f5. And if he kicks the knight, I'll just go to a6. Ooh, that's ugly. That's pretty damn ugly. I can also go to a4 maybe, but I'm not sure what I'm doing on a4. Oh, knight a4, bishop f5. Maybe it's better. Because the knight on a6 might not be able to get away. And that scares me a little bit. But knight on a4 if you got if you got c5 at some point. I also might not be able to get away. Let's go over a6 then. Yeah, b4 looks ugly for both sides, maybe. But don't forget, he can still castle all the way over there. Okay, so now it's time to open up here. Let's try to put pressure on his king. Well, maybe on my king as well, but I need to get some space. Hey, Martin Kessler. Ah, he just closes up. I didn't even consider this move. Crap. Probably a good move. Holy shit. Why did I allow d6? Why? I should have played bishop e7 first, then c6. Ooh, this is gross. This is so gross. c5, b5, knight b4, bishop e4, and a3 coming winning a piece. Bishop e4 is coming anyway, so maybe it's time to go f5. c6, what a bad move. I should have played bishop e7 first, and then I can play c6 if I like. Oof. Okay, we gotta keep on fighting, guys. Gotta keep on fighting. Bishop f6. Slowly develop. I mean, he's gonna play c5 maybe, but then, you know, I don't really have a choice. Let my knight be crappy on a6. As long as it's on the board, it's still alive, so that's good. Now I can try to play c5. Yeah, let's give it a go. I need to unbalance the position anyway. But I feel like he has the upper hand, which is quite obvious. I can still cancel both ways. Four. Can you take here? No, you can't. It's with check. Ooh. I just need to create some initiative now, and hopefully it's going to be enough. But I get the feeling you should be able to get to find a way to save it. Whoops. 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 Well, c5 not really hanging yet. That's the good part. I just tricked him. Oh, you can still take my knight. But I'm sorta alive, you know? Don't want to say I'm kicking, but I'm sorta alive. Oh wow, I think he just mouse slipped there. Holy crap. But the position is already unclear if you ask me. Oh, he's still up a pawn. Never mind. Crazy stuff. Yeah, that sucked a bit from there. Why you do this to me? So I wish it was a CM one again. Let's screenshot that one as usual. Well, quite happy with the result, to be honest. Won all my games, so that's always good. 40 seconds before the end. I just overtook you in the standings. Didn't realize that. Oh, sorry, man. That makes the win even better. You always finish 4th place, don't you, Simba? So what's today's date? 18/05/2017. Here we go. Okay, so tricky game. Let me check the I'm finishing soon. Yeah, you just you just joined. Yeah, I was about to wrap up. So yeah, finishing pretty soon. I really want to check my game against Opper a few rounds ago. And congrats, by the way. I wish I was a CM. You're getting used to winning the tournament, I guess. Let me just see what happened here in this game. It's already been analyzed for some reason. Bishop e2 mistake. This move was g5. Okay, whatever. I'm interested in the moment where he sacrificed it. Plus 3.9. Okay. I missed something important here. I can put the tournaments on YouTube. That's actually quite a good idea. I have knight b4. I didn't see why. I was looking at the move. I didn't see why it is good, but I just noticed I can take on a6. Pawn takes and queen a8 is checkmate. Well, it's gonna be checkmate soon. I missed this idea. I saw the move, didn't see the idea. If he goes rook d8, I think I can just well. Do I take the pawn on a6? Knight with the bishop? I guess with the bishop. Now you can take. Yeah, rook takes, knight takes. And the queen is hanging on a8. Yeah. Okay, pretty unclear. But I guess it is, well, it's not unclear, but it's not easy to see during the game. But knight b4, yeah, I was looking at the move, but I didn't know why I was playing it. Okay, so queen g1, I think here the position is fine again. As you can see by the evaluation, it's just a draw. So he sacrificed, and this was unnecessary, I guess, but okay. f5 is probably bad, but I was just trying. I thought my position was already quite bad here. But maybe I should just play normal moves, indeed, pawn takes g5 and just carry on. But I panicked, so I played f5. He took, it takes here. King b1. Yeah, well, whatever, just take here. Okay, see you, Simba. King d2. Rook c4, knight b1. Queen a2, rook c1. Best move was king e1. Okay, you can imagine you want to get your king safe. Give up the c-pawn and get your king safe. But okay, I'll just defend the pawn. Knight 2. Now I'm curious, can I take on h4? Yeah, queen a7 was a blunder. I could take on an h4. This was my plan, but I didn't think it was possible because I thought he has something with bishop takes d3 and that's it. Take the rook. We'll take the rook back if I see the line correctly. Yeah. Now I'm up a piece again. King e1. Check, c3, snag, but he has 4 pawns. And I'm still not safe. This is some engine line, but I guess black is better here. 4 pawns for the knight. That's a bit too much, I think. Good luck, Martin. Yeah, queen a7 was a Potzer move. Rook takes d3 check. What? How's that gonna work? Bishop takes. Check. You're just gonna checkmate me? Holy crap. This is just some computer stuff here. Just giving up all your pieces. Probably knowing there's a checkmate somewhere. This is a bit random. Not a human move to just take the knight on d3. Okay. See you, Martin. Yeah, king e3, knight d4, e6. Yeah, e6 is just a good move, I think. Knight c6 is better. Okay, so then after queen e8 you have knight b8 and you're fine with black. Now my queen is silly on a8. That's how we should have played this one. That's how we should have played. Yeah, because now it's all unclear again in here. Oh, I should not take there. Yeah, of course. I mean, how are you ever gonna see this one? Knight c3 winning the queen. It's one brilliant line after the other, but it's just impossible to see all these things. Queen takes, rook takes, bishop takes. Now we have a piece against 5 pawns. You tell me. You tell me. This is madness. I took here. I thought this would have been better for me. 2 rooks and a piece against the queen and 4 pawns. But I guess my king is unsafe. And that's why he's better. I played some very crappy moves as well. I'm surprised though that it's winning so massively here. What should he play? Queen b2. Queen b2, yeah. The knight is trapped. No, it's just it was massive time trouble anyway, so not really fair to analyze this. But I guess this position is pretty good. G4. I can't mobilize my knight. My bishop is pinned. My rook defending the bishop, so I only have this guy who can move around. But I guess he's just gonna go G3, G2, G1, and that's it. Okay, very cool game. Very cool game.